Welcome to So You Think You Can Write, where we give serious writing critique without taking ourselves too seriously. My name is Lindsay, and with me on the panel is...
Janette, Rallison.
Brock Booher.
Adrienne, Quintana.
And not Connor Blaylock, because he's not here.
He'll be with us shortly.
He forgot.
He's sleeping in.
You would
So
never
we're throwing
forget.
him under the bus right now,
right.
before he gets here.
So, Aaron, shame on you. All right, so... yeah, total brain fade.
Well,
so you want to start? Should we start again? Can we edit that out? Aaron,
We can edit that out. Keep
Aaron,
going.
edit that out.
Love you. Wait, can you come in and like do a like
Featuring the
yeah
Odd Ones Out.
featuring the Odd Ones Out.
Right on.
Thank you so
Okay.
much.
You can be our elephant
Appreciate
this
it.
time.
All right.
All right, so this is how the contest works. One of the members of our panel will act as narrator and will read the story. The first page submission, and the other three judges will act as agents and editors. And at any point we get to where we think we would stop reading the submission, we'll hit our buzzers. And today our narrator is Janette Rallison.
Okay, and this is called Shadow Furry, and it is fantasy.
I think that's Shadow Fury.
Shadow. Okay, that makes a difference, doesn't it?
Shadow Furry
I was like,
versus Shadow
I
Fury.
was wondering about that title.
Puppies.
I'm like furry.
Kind of like Shadow Furry better, though.
Okay, so
Changing our
first
mindset, changing
tip,
our mindset.
we like Shadow Furry. But anyway, go
No,
ahead.
Fury sounds more interesting. Okay, especially with his first line.
Especially with the first line.
Yeah. I'm going to kill someone today. It will be celebrated by millions, and I'll hate every second of it. I'm debuting as a glacial fighter, a fancy name given to a slave forced to murder for the sole purpose of entertaining others. Silent, I sit on the thin mattress amidst the putrid smells of unwashed bodies and animal feces in my temporary cell. Creatures from distant worlds grow and hiss from their own cells, a threat, a promise. And a dripping echoes from somewhere, tempting my sanity to crack. Each incessant drop counting down the moment that will forever keep me from feeling the grace of Mother Goddess, the moment I take another's life. How far I have fallen. Footsteps approach. It's my master Quinn. The rich spiced aroma of his blaze precedes him. I stand up just before he comes into view on the other side of my bars. There wasn't enough death for you?
No, there's plenty of talk about there's going to be death, and there has
It wasn't
been
fast
death,
enough.
but we haven't gotten to the death fast enough for me. I'm really wanting something more to happen.
Randy
Okay.
wants blood
I
on
want
the
blood.
first paragraph. Okay,
I'm going to kill somebody today wasn't good enough. Anyway, keep
Yeah.
going.
Okay. Now I've lost. Okay. So I stand up before he comes into view on the other side of my bars. At only 5 foot, he's short for a Tikian, though he makes up for it with speed and his boulder-like muscles. He takes the blaze from his mouth and taps it on a rust-coated bar. Ashes tumble to the ground. His black, hungry eyes take me in, not predatorily, but for what I represent, currency. He's waited 6 years for the day he can start collecting on his investment in me. In truth, he'd have sold me long ago for my smart mouth, something he relishes in reminding me every chance he gets. He puts the blaze back in his mouth, the red illuminating half of his face. Don't look so grim, girl, he smiles, wicked, pointed teeth bright against his dark gray skin. You should feel honored. When you win tonight, you'll become an instant celebrity. The universe's races will love you. They'll even chant your name. Love me for murdering. It's sick. I grab the cold steel bars. This is wrong. He leans in with a knowing look, a trail of smoke separating us. But you'll still do it. I let my arms fall in defeat. Of course I will. And he's right about one thing. I'll win.
Ooh,
Yeah.
I like it.
Like great cliffhanger on the last page. Okay, so we only had one.
Yeah,
You know?
I really enjoyed the tension. I mean, obviously, the stakes are high right from the very beginning. That was one of the best parts about it. I mean, when death is on the line, right? You know,
Yeah, you can't get
high
high
stakes,
stakes.
and that was really good. That kept me going. I agree with Randy. There was a little bit. It did slow down a little bit where Randy did hit the buzzer, but I was still curious about Master Quinn. I thought it was a good use of the senses. We've got sounds, we've
senses.
got smell, touch, etc. So I thought it was good.
I thought it was really good too. I think for this genre, the fantasy, the world building was really strong in the very first page. We got the creatures from the other planets. That was one thing that it did mention from other worlds or something like that. I think maybe that could have been reworded a little bit. But I liked how the description of this creature that was, eyeing her and all of that. It's a her, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yes.
I just thought it was really good. And we've got some kind of a contest coming up, so I know, the
gonna be
stakes
action.
feel really high. We know something's coming, but we're getting a little bit of characterization. We're getting some world building. I thought it was very well done.
Yeah, I love this, and I disagree with Randy that because I like the internal thought. I feel like we're learning about her, and I love the internal conflict. That this wouldn't be as strong as if she was looking forward to going and killing, but she doesn't want to. So
we know what she's doing. We know who she is. We know what she's doing, and we know how she feels about it all
Right.
in one page.
Right.
That's pretty powerful.
And so I'm already wondering, okay, is she actually going to kill somebody, or is she going to find some way to get around it? Because we know she has a smart mouth, so, she might try something else, which, I want to keep reading this. I think it was really good.
And I like the last part, I'll win. I mean, that
Yeah.
lets us know that this character's confident, which is something that appeals to readers, a confident character that, we can latch onto and move forward. But Randy, you hit the buzzer. What do you think about the rest?
Okay, I think the piece is well written. Okay, and it definitely sets up the genre, the setting, and that is really difficult to do in genre fiction. So the writer's done an excellent job of that, and a lot of kudos. But for me, with so much talk about action and killing, we have a serious lack of action in this first part. So we have a lot of internal thought, we have some dialogue, but we really don't have any motion of bodies or activity. And for me, that's what bothers me, is if this is that kind of story where you have gladiators killing each other, and I love the idea of intergalactic fights, gladiatorial scenes. I love that. We need a little more action in the beginning.
Okay.
Okay, fair enough. We
So we get to
have
vote now,
different
right?
we have different opinions. Yeah.
We're going to vote?
Oh wait,
No?
I wanted to say the only thing that I think I would change in this is there you have a little word echo, smart mouth, and then he puts the blaze back in his mouth. So I think I would have just changed the mouth to lips, but that's such a
Minor.
that's such a minor thing, but something you need to look for when we write. I mean, I'm still looking for those after the book's published.
Absolutely.
Yeah, you find them then. Okay, so yes, let's vote.
No, before we go to voting or judging, I would like Brock to talk about prizes.
Oh, yes,
right.
we do offer prizes for those who win each month. We have a William Shakespeare air freshener just for you.
Really good.
Smells
knew
like old
he's-
books.
Who knew he
Anyway.
smelled so good?
And for those of you who might get a little beat up by what we say about your piece, we have
Yeah.
some Shakespearean insult bandages to send you. We'll send you one if you really feel hurt by what we say. But remember, this is a show where we give serious writing critique, but don't take ourselves too
And
seriously.
neither should you.
Absolutely.
If you,
They shouldn't take us serious, or they shouldn't take themselves serious.
the whole
No,
profession.
take me
Don't take
serious.
anything
Okay.
seriously. Life's too short.
Oh,
for
wait,
that.
wait. We have another
No,
prize.
Jeanette brought this one. This one's a Talk to Me Darcy mug, but she's just gonna
Talk Darcy to me.
Oh, talk Darcy.
Oh, no, Adrienne
Even
wants
better.
it. Adrienne wants the mug.
is
And
my
she's like, oh, no, I'm taking this one home with me.
Talk Darcy to me.
We
I
might
don't want
not.
to sing the song and do like a little dance to it.
Go ahead and do that.
No, that's okay.
Okay. So we will be giving away the air freshener for the entry during the quarter, this first quarter, and the second quarter, third quarter, fourth quarter, that we thought was the best. That we'll look at our ratings and we'll discuss it. And whoever is that will get the William Shakespeare air freshener for being a breath of fresh air.
I still think we
Oh,
should give
very
it to the
good.
worst one because it stinks. No,
Okay, and we
None of
also
them
have
stink.
a
of them
the
stink.
winner of the month gets free 5-page
right.
critique from whichever author they want.
Whichever member of the panel you would
Yeah.
like, we'll give you a 5-page critique to help you go beyond the first page and help your writing get ready to submit. But we still got to vote on this one.
And if you pick Aaron, it's a 10-page because he missed out.
not here.
He's not here to say otherwise. So pick Aaron, and it's 10 pages instead of 5.
That's right. And then we have yearly prizes from a couple of publishers,
That's
Shadow Mountain and Cedar Fort, that will get you a Get Out of the Slush Pile card and also a free first chapter critique, I believe.
That's right.
From their editor. Yeah.
Right. So yeah.
Excellent. Which is that's what I want. So can I submit?
Sure.
Okay. So I'm going to start submitting all.
And then also for reader comments, we're going to be giving away some books. So comment, and you might get something.
That's right. In fact, you get a chance to comment. Did we get it right? Comment below. Tell us if you thought we did it right.
Or
on
was
this one.
Randy completely wrong?
Yeah,
it's
maybe
possible.
he was, but we'll leave it up to you.
But we still need to vote.
We did.
Yes.
We haven't voted.
We don't even know
all
if we're
so
right.
let's get to
That's
the
right.
voting. All right. So the way this goes is we're either going to vote that it's ready because we think it's ready to go now. It's set because we think the story is mostly set, but maybe it just needs a little bit of tweaking, or it needs to go back to writing. That would be a right.
That's
Right.
correct.
Okay, so let's start with Janette.
I think it's ready. I loved it.
Okay, I think it's set. So I think this is really good writing. I think it just needs a little more action.
Okay. And I'm going to say ready also. I think it's ready to go.
I'll go with ready. I would definitely keep reading this today if possible.
Send us more.
Okay, excellent. And then we also have an Instagram page, right?
We do. Instagram, it's RSW or Ready Set Right Podcast. You can find us on Instagram. It's a picture of us, so
You'll know. Yeah.
And with the green screen, I think, probably.
And we're going to be setting up a feature so that they can judge the judges. Is that right?
Yes. We'll do a Judge the Judges where you can vote on which of us you think is the cutest.
That's not what we discussed.
Oh, shoot.
I'm glad Randy objected because I knew that he and I were going to lose that one.
We can,
Just like
we can each bring our pets and see which one's the furriest.
Shadow furry.
Shadow. Okay, sorry, I messed that up, author. Sorry.
She has puppies on her
Because
brain.
I
That's why.
am. We're getting a dog.
All right, and you can also listen to us on our podcast at Ready Set Right Podcast, www.readysetwritepodcast.com. All right, and then until next time, get ready.
Get set.
Right.